What's going on, everybody? This is Miguel A. Nunez Jr. You guys know me. Y'all know me as Joanna Man. Y'all know me as the actor, but I am not here tonight as an actor. I'm here with one of my best special guests tonight, and we're going to talk about stuff, y'all. We're talking about R. Kelly and all the madness that's all around it. And my guest right now, introduce yourself to the peoples.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's John F. Thomas, actor, writer, producer, everything.
All that.
Friend of Miguel A. Nunez Jr., all of that stuff.
Very smart guy. Well, tonight, guys, we just want to thank you guys for tuning in with us tonight. And we're just here, two actors, entertainers, talking about stuff, sharing it with open communication with our friends and fans. And we want you guys to do us a big favor. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button, like the video, share the video, because we're going to be coming to you guys regularly, talking about different things. And tonight we are talking about the R. Kelly situation. I'm sure every single body's seen it. But before I get into it, make sure you guys hit the thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to FlyNubianKingTV.com. You know, we can't get to you and you don't know where we at unless you subscribe to FlyNubianKingTV.com. FlyNubianKingTV.com. Make sure you do that. And you never know what we're going to be talking about. And unless you text FNQ to 31996, and then you'll get notifications. You know what I'm saying? You get notifications, tell you what we're talking about when we come out. So we are talking about R. Kelly. John, what do you think, man?
Man, it's a lot. It's a lot. But just to get to the point of what I think this is a circus. This is a circus, and it's also a public lynching, which I know a lot of. I mean, it kind of reminds me in a sense of when Nate Parker was coming out with Birth of a Nation. And then those old rumors came out, right? And, you know, he raped this girl and no one wanted to go and dig it. I went and looked at the transcripts. I went and looked at the transcripts of what happened in the courtroom. I looked at the history, saw what happened. He was acquitted. Even all the people in the room with Nate Parker, when he was trying to come out with the birth, at that time, that they were saying, no, that girl willingly went up there and yada, yada, yada. But everybody, all the women that I were around, they were just like, he's sick. No, I can't believe, I don't know if I can support him. I don't know if I can support him. I was working with a white coworker, a woman, and she was just like, I was trying to tell her, did you read, that I tried to ask her, did you read the transcripts? I just can't. I'm sorry, I just can't. And I was just like, well, so you're willing to take what somebody says, but you're not willing to see if it's true. But in this situation, I mean, I think you and I both know R. Kelly got issues. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie. He got some serious issues.
He got issues, but to me, I think it's a little bit deeper than that. It's deeper than that. And this is something that came to me. I was talking to a friend of mine today. He's a really big producer, right? His name's Stan Foster. He wrote, produced Woman Down, Lynching, The Preacher's Kid, and all that. He's a straight Christian. And we were talking about it. He was saying the same thing that you're saying. It seems more like a public lynching. It seems like they're trying to knock down. You're gonna break down the whole structure of this strong black man. And you to break them down. You got Michael Jackson, and you had OJ, and you had Michael Jackson, and now you got R. Kelly. And it's like they're trying to. It's my friend said it seems systematic to him, and it seems like it's intentional. And he said, okay, think about it. Harvey Weinstein. What was the other guy's name from who married his own daughter? And Charlie Sheen. Sheen who gave people AIDS and was having sex while he had AIDS and was paying hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars. And listen to me, that's far bigger.
Yeah.
Far bigger than this. And if he would have been a black person giving people's AIDS, that's way bigger than this. But here's the problem. He said, but you didn't see any documentaries on that. You see the documentaries on the black, but then I looked back and went back and thought about it. It's deeper than that. Here's why I say that. He said, you don't see the documentaries on it. And I was like, you know what, you're right. But you're seeing the way they pressure this. Then I went back. There was a documentary on it. There was a documentary, a scathing documentary on Harvey Weinstein. There was a scathing documentary on what is his man's name? I can't think of the director's name who married his daughter. And there was a scathing documentary on Charlie.
Woody Allen. Woody Allen.
Yes.
Right.
Thank you. And there was a scathing one on Charlie Sheen that showed him a record, all it's just terrible. And then I said, but there was. But to me, the difference seems like the difference is when white people see this kind of a situation, like with Harvey Weinstein, with Charlie Sheen, with him, they attack it they attack it from the point of the issue of it. They attack Harvey Weinstein for women being able to work without being harassed by the people they work for. And Harvey Weinstein's guilty of it. Boom, that's it. They stayed off that and they stayed on the issue of women being attacked and being harassed and put in positions they shouldn't be in the workplace. Charlie Sheen, they said Charlie Sheen did all of this, but then they stayed off Charlie Sheen and said, you know, Charlie, he was a wrecking ball. He was just out of control. He was just on drugs, and they stayed away from the criminal aspect of it. But the white people, they look at and they stay on the points of the issues of the situation. Black people, we completely attack our people. We are villain. We don't go for the true thing is young girls should not be out there. Parents should have more control over their children. R. Kelly is not the problem. R. Kelly is a symptom of the problem. Of everybody running out there trying to be in the limelight, selling their little daughters, and whether you didn't get any money for it or not. If you took your daughter to a concert, to a freaking R. Kelly concert, and she's 14 years old, young, and you leave her on the stage and you leave her ass there, you should have your ass whooped. It's not. R. Kelly is a symptom of it. R. Kelly is not the problem. Now, that's what black people were going after, but black people don't do that. White people don't stay on their people. Think about how Harvey Weinstein started this shit, and he's all into oblivion. Charlie Sheen, which gave people AIDS, it's going under the rug. No criminal, none of that, all of that. None. He's living his damn life. But we're vilifying. We're condemning. And we're jumping on the bandwagon to vilify. Jumping on the bandwagon to condemn. And we're making it more about the person than the actual situation. And the situation's not going to change just go, R. Kelly, go to jail. There are other ones out there. So we should be attacking the situation of R. Kelly's situation and not R. Kelly. And I think that is the difference. Because black people are so quick to, Michael Jackson ain't shit. We should not play his music no more. Oh, Michael Jackson, I don't know how I like Michael Jackson. All of it, we just attack. White folks stick by their people. They will say it's wrong. They'll say it's wrong, and it's wrong. They'll say what they think about it, and then they move on to the issues of what the situation incurred. Black folks, that motherfucker ain't shit. I ain't never mind his music no more. He ain't this, and we should just separate ourselves from him. Oh, he ain't just because he black. I ain't got to support him. I got all of that. That's it's what crazy. I see is happening.
And it's crazy. It's like, and the crazy thing to add to what you're saying, they will forgive them. Give it about 5-10 years. They'll give them a second chance, and then they'll put them on the cover of Time magazine, and it's like so and so's comeback, so and so's road to redemption, and that. Sorry. Black people, they're like you said, they're going to oblivion. It's like, lock the nigga up. Just throw the key away. He's a demon. He's the devil. He's a monster. And they use the same words: monster, demon, demon, devil. And it's like, why do we get all the worst words? It's like
black people will only forgive once the white society say, okay, it's okay. Once they think the white folks are okay with it, then they think it's okay to forgive. White people forget Woody Allen should have never married his daughter. Some shit like that happened to a black person. You got a black man walking around doing movies and TV shows and giving other people AIDS and thought he'd be ass in jail, locked under jail right now. It would have been a huge case already.
Let me tell you this. So I read an article about Woody Allen, talking about Woody Allen. So, and his daughter came out, well, I guess from previous relationship, and she was saying that he touched me, he molested me. All of a sudden, I told my mother after a while. And then, like, the mother was like, oh, I can't believe he did this. So they are both against him. Then after a while, the son, finally, her brother, was just finally like, you know what? Okay, I believe my sister. I believe that these things happen. They still letting him put his movies at Sundance. His show ain't stopped at all. His show has not stopped.
He was underage. He slept with his own daughter. She was underage. And now they say most guys can't even be around young kids. He can still go around young kids. This is absolutely ridiculous to me. It makes no sense to me. And black folks are so quick. We're so quick to turn. I'm not saying we're supposed to back, support anybody accused of any horrible act. We're not supposed to support that act or that person. We're supposed to call it what it is when we see it. But that doesn't mean we're supposed to turn our back on that brother. And that doesn't mean that we're supposed to just condemn, vilify the way we're doing it. Just look at what white folks do their people. They still working with Woody Allen. They still buying his movies. He raped his child.
And the prime example, another example, when I was talking about the Nate Parker issue, that year when they blocked him from going to the Oscars, they let Casey Affleck walk on through. Right this way, Casey, come on. And Casey paid off the two women that who said, oh, he touched me or whatever. It was they just swept that on the rug. He was like, hey, I don't want you taking me to court. But here's some money. Shut the hell up. All right. So let me walk on up here and get this Oscar. And he won an Oscar. They rewarded him by giving him an Oscar. And he was accused of basically the same thing, sexually assaulting a woman. And they rewarded him, a white man, while they vilified and punished the black man.
And they keep on doing it over and over and over. But we're punishing and vilifying ourselves. And again, I say you don't have to show any kind of support, or you don't have to show that you agree with anything or any negative action. But you still don't have to vilify it. It's like what you see. This man needs help. It's obvious that he needs help. The boy needs some serious help.
No, he does.
Okay, he does. He really does. And I want to get back. I want to talk about Gayle King in a second. But first of all, guys, you're watching Fly Nubian King. My name is Miguel Nunez. John Shepard, right?
John F. Thomas.
John Thomas. You want to get your Instagram shit? We'll do that at the end.
Yeah. At JT SLIMCUTTA. So at JT Slum Cutter. So follow me on Instagram. Follow me, John F. Thomas, at Facebook and YouTube. Yeah, I'm all over the place.
And mine is Miguel M. Nunez Jr. at AOL.com. That's on IG. And I want you guys to all listen to me. You are on Fly Nubian King TV. I need you to hit that button, like the video, share the video. It's going to be here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 6:30 to 7:30 every day. And I want you guys, we're going to be talking about shit. And remember, if you really have some money, or if you don't have money, if you have a little bitty money and you want to save and make a lot of money, make sure you look up flynubianmoney.com. That's flynubianmoney.com. And it's going to show you how to do and save your money. And if you do have a little money you want to invest it, go to flynubianbusiness.com, because we make money and we spend it. You got to learn how to make your money work as hard for you as you do for it. Now, I want to talk about Gayle King right now, John.
Yeah, let's do that.
Because I watched the interview. But before we keep going into R. Kelly, because we are going to watch his breakdown, which I hated the breakdown.
Yeah.
Hold on. Hey, I'm on live doing a blog right now. If you want to hear over, you can. Bye. All right. Sorry, that was my agent. Listen, I want to say, you guys, make sure you subscribe to flynubiankingtv.com. That's flynubiankingtv.com. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like the button. Hit the like button. Make sure y'all like John, because John is going to be here. We're going to be going back and forth. I'm going to be hooking up with him. But anyway, and we're talking about R. Kelly tonight, y'all.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you right now. We're going to talk about
Gayle King. Yeah. So
I thought she was brilliant.
Yeah.
I actually fell in love with Gayle King last night after that interview. I thought she was probably the second best I've ever seen in my life last night. She was composed. She had poise. She knew when to back down. She let him talk. She just knew. She was just brilliant. She was brilliant. She let him pretty much hang himself. She led, and then she stepped back. Most interviewers to try to talk too much and try to get too much out of him, and they keep the person from being able to express themselves. And because of the way she was laid back, he was able to go off and let him do all of that shit, which I think was horrible display of a strong black man that was just broken. Yeah. It's like to me it was obvious watching him break down. It was obvious that it seems to be something it's a plan somewhere, because I just see too many people, too many great black institutions being torn down. It has to be a concerted effort, but it was embarrassing to me.
Yeah, I mean, it's already bad enough. There's enough of us already being hung out in public. Like I said, it's a public lynching. So, and we already know that, from way back when that tape came out. It's just like, man, like, come on, man. And even hearing all the stories, even when you just heard the rumors, it was too many rumors for it not to be true. In a sense, it's like it'd be a different thing if I heard it once and then it just kind of disappeared. But I kept hearing the same rumor over and over and over and over and over and over for like a decade or more. And it's just like, all right, I'm pretty sure he did that. And R. Kelly, the way he writes, he is a very
expressive.
He's very he's expressive in a very sexual way. He explores sexually. So it's like, it's not a stretch for these things happening. Even you have like his wife, speaking out against him, and his brother. And it's just like, you have so many things against you, it's hard not to believe it. And it's easy to believe it. I'm not gonna say 100% of it's true. Majority of it is true. I'm pretty sure, but there's something. I'm not defending this man, but we have to figure something out as a community collectively to where we stop hopping on the bandwagons with white folks. If they want to be mad at something, hey, you can be mad all day if you want to. Be mad. That's fine. But I'm not going to be mad with you.
I'm going to be disappointed. I'm going to be disappointed, compassionate, and concerned.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm going to take my concerns back to my community. We're going to talk about it. And whatever you tell me to do or tell me to think, I'm not doing that, because clearly we're not on the same page. If Woody Allen, there's some information comes out about Woody Allen, you're just like, who? Okay, anyway, next topic. Let's talk about Michael Jackson though. It's like, no. Let's talk about Woody Allen. You got and when you're talking about these documentaries, it's funny that you said these documentaries are out about the other people. Why haven't we heard about them? So you can fan up this documentary, Surviving R. Kelly, really fan it up, like get it out there, get it into social media, share it, all this stuff. Fan up Michael Jackson documentary, fan up the Bill Cosby allegations, but you can't fan up Harvey Weinstein as much. You can't fan up Woody Allen at all. Woody Allen is protected. There's like a village protecting Woody Allen. And it's just like, nope, y'all not coming in. And that shows you that the Jewish community has each other's back.
No, but here's the thing. I disagree. I don't think it's the Jewish community backing each other back. It's the same the people who are sowing discord among black these ultra white nationals who are going online posing as mad black people. Thousands and thousands of those texts and those angry black people that you're seeing talking about R. Kelly are actually white people in the alt-right movement who are fanning. And they're doing that on purpose.
Yeah.
They're doing it on purpose. And now they got people saying, the white folks are doing that. No. The white people are doing the same thing about R. Kelly as they did about what's his name, and about Charlie Sheen under there. They talk about it and they say it and they voice their outrage about it, and then they move on. It's those other ones out there keeping it. They know what they can keep us mad at each other. And 90% of those people making all these negative derogatory comments about black are white folks. And then the white folks are doing it for blacks are actually black. It's a concentrated effort to sow the discord that we're doing, and black people are falling into the trap. Because like I said, the white folks, they'll voice this thing and they'll keep it on the issues. Harvey Weinstein, we heard, but this sparked the Me Too movement. It didn't spark the don't buy any more Harvey Weinstein albums and all of this dumb shit, and we hate him. They said, they punished him and they moved on. We vilify. We jump on the vilification train. Man, I ain't buying no more. And we think it's cool, and we think that we're with the majority. And that's exactly what they're trying to, I think, do, because it makes no sense. The man is obviously needs some help. And here's another thing. I'm a big R. Kelly fan, and I tried to hold on faith. But like you just said yourself, it's been going on too long. The rumors have been out there way too long. And here's the biggest thing to me that just screams guilt. Mm-hmm. He's 49 years old. She said, how old are your girlfriend? He said, 21. Do you like young girls?
Yeah.
He's 49 years old. Your girlfriend, 21 and 23. I got daughters that age. I couldn't date no girl younger than my daughter. 21 and 23. That proves you like young girls. Now, we're talking about girls younger than 17. That's what the charges are. But if you're dating somebody 21 and 23 right now at 49, and so that means when you was like 38, 40, 37, 36, you would have been going with somebody like that. I'm not saying that you did. And I mean, I think R. Kelly, he should say, you know what, in the past, I might have been with a girl because one girl said she was 19. I think he needs to come clean. He needs to get his soul cleansed. But I don't think holding on to this, I didn't do it, I didn't, it's everybody lying. I just believe some of those, like you said, I do believe some of them are lying. Yeah. And I do believe a lot of them are on the bandwagon.
I mean, and even like if you touch on, let's say the Bill Cosby cases, like all of these, we got 50 women. And
hell like, no, I definitely don't believe all of them.
Right. I believe 5 to 10 of them.
Those people saw billionaire Bill Cosby.
Right.
I definitely don't believe all of Bill Cosby. I believe some of them.
I believe about 5 or 10 of them. I don't believe all 50. Like, come on now.
Listen to me. If Bill Cosby has to be the flyest player in the world, if he drugged and raped 50 women and got away with it for that long, and they all still alive.
And you know the crowd.
They're all still alive for 50 years.
And I remember the interview. They pulled up an old interview he gave. Well, I guess when he was talking about the Spanish butterfly, and he was talking about it with David Letterman. And I remember, see everybody else was just looking at Bill. Well, for the most people, not majority of people were looking at Bill Cosby in an interview, but I was looking at David Letterman. I think it was David. No, not David Letterman. What's that? Larry King. Sorry, Larry King. It was Larry King. And even before Bill Cosby finished explaining what he, what the was called, like Larry King cut him off, the Spanish butterfly. And I was just like, wait, why is he smiling?
He said what?
He said he told him he finished off what it was called. He was like the Spanish butterfly. And I was just like, wait, why is he smiling? How do you know so much about this? Why you is this a good thing? But that's the thing they used to do back in the day. But nobody said anything about Larry King.
I was there. It's called Quaaludes, and that's why he was guilty of giving it his girl. Quaaludes were outlawed. I used to have 5, 10 Quaaludes in my pocket every time I went out. Quaaludes was the hottest thing. It was better if you could have a diamond-studded Rolex in this hand and 2 Quaaludes in this hand and go out to any club back in the 80s, in the late 80s, early 90s, and do it like this. And they would grab the 2 Quaaludes before they grabbed the Rolex. Iced out. And any girl, now I've never given them a girl, no, I didn't even know people would give them to them, knocking them out to Bill Cosby case. But I'd heard it happen back in the day. But any girl you gave a Quaalude to, and this is why they were outlawed, Negro, outlawed. I don't give a damn if you gave them to a virgin nun, she gonna ride your brains out.
Oh, yeah.
During the 80s and 90s, any girl you gave it to. Now, that's why I was saying, there's been 100 knocked out, looted girls in my bed. I never raped them. I thought that was disgusting and then called somebody else. But I mean, but Bill Cosby was accused of having sex with them after they were knocked out. Now, I'm saying to me, I don't believe, if he stuck it in their drink, those are the ones that I believe. But if any of the girls took it on purpose, like he said, you want to lose? Because that was the shit. You want to play? Yeah, everybody would take it. If a girl took it voluntarily, she cannot say that she didn't know she was going to get fucked. That's my thing. Yeah. That's my thing. And Bill Cosby, like you said, I believe some of them, but I don't believe all of them.
Yeah, not all of them.
Let me tell you something. I used to go out to parties. I used to go out to parties, and you'd be and it would be like I went to maybe 4 or 5 parties that was, supposed to be the Bill Cosby events. And even at the mansion. And I remember going, whoa, look at that girl right there. And they go, no, stop. I'm like, what? That's Cosby. That's Miss Cosby's. Oh. I'd be on the set and be like, damn, who is her? Let me get her number. No, you can't. That's Mr. Cosby's. Everywhere you went, there'd be 2 or 3 girls you couldn't talk to.
Oh, wow.
Because they were Cosby.
He was a man.
Everybody. Everyone. Hey. I don't know anything about him dropping Spanish fly in the drink, but that was big back then. It was big back then.
Yeah.
It was big. And I don't know if it's true or not. But I thought, let me go back to Gayle King. I thought she was brilliant.
Yeah.
And Michael Jackson, Oprah Winfrey, I actually, in my previous blog, the night before she came on, I was really upset. Not really upset. I just didn't agree with Oprah doing the interview. Because I thought it was Oprah endorsing these guys' claims and stuff. But after I watched it, and that shows the ignorance of making statements before you see it. But my statement wasn't even about that. My statement were about the fact that she would even do it to cause someone to even think that by Oprah giving her clout. Mm-hmm. But as I watched it, I was really impressed with how Oprah handled it. And she really didn't make it so much about Michael as she made it about child molestation and the signs and the grooming and all these different things, so people can look and learn about the issues and the warning signs of grooming and all these things. She kind of took it that way, and I was actually really proud of how Oprah actually did it. I thought she did a great job, the way she actually handled it. And I thought she was going to be there to call it accusing Michael, even though the tone of it, I do think she kind of felt like Michael might have been guilty, but I didn't see her pressing that issue. And I don't even think it went so much that way. But I still wouldn't have done it. I don't think it. I don't like it. And, I don't know if I believe those guys, because those guys are the same guys who said that Michael Jackson did not do it to them.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I really don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems like a concerted attack on Michael Jackson, on R. Kelly. It seemed like for a second they was about to go against Chris Brown not too long ago, when he was in was it Paris or whatever?
Oh yeah, you're right. I forgot about that. That's right. They sure did.
Yeah, and I was just like, man, here we go again.
That would have been another one.
And the crazy thing was, the women all around were like, oh, he's disgusting. He's disgusting. It's just like, hey, whoa, did we forget about the girl that was in his house that said he pulled a gun out on her? And I was sitting there thinking, it's like Chris Brown, people make mistakes, but I don't think he's that stupid. And come to find out,
it's a concentrated effort, bro. I'm telling you, it has to be.
So
here's something else, because they said they're coming up with an interview with the two girls who was living with R. Kelly now, who he says that are his girlfriends, the 21 and 23-year-old. And they saying that they're not being held against their will, and that their mother and father are making this whole shit up. And then the same two girls was walking in and out of the courtroom. The mother was sitting right there in the court. And they said that the girls didn't even look at their mother the whole entire time. So maybe she has something personal against the mother. They ain't got nothing against R. Kelly. They were caught walking in the court, laughing, holding hands, dressed nice.
I mean, the thing with that, I mean, and people can say, sit there and say, even adults, they can be manipulating and things like that. But at the end of the day, they're grown. They are grown. They're not. It'd be a different thing if they were 15, if they were 14. Then it's like, no, these are kids, and he should. But they're grown, and sadly, you can't take a person away from somebody else. That's just like someone coming in your home, taking your daughters or whatever away from you, and it's just like, no, these are my daughters, and you don't need to be here. Miguel is blah 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 this and that, but we don't know what the situation is. You don't know. It's just going off of what somebody said, and I don't know. I mean, that's a really difficult situation in itself. But at the end of the day, they're grown, and if they want that's the decision they want to make, that's fine. I mean, hey, I don't know. Just like you said, they're walking in and out the courthouse, so I mean, they could have ran off if they wanted, but
yeah. And they went across the street to get some pizza. So but I know one thing. I'll say everything I just said, but I am a father, and I have teenage daughters. Mm-hmm. And there is no way, and then my daughter's 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. There is no way on God's earth anybody is going to have any house, and I'm worried about my daughter and can't go see them.
Right.
It's impossible.
Yeah.
I promise you, everybody, I'm looking right at the camera like R. Kelly said, and R. Kelly did. Know this. I am coming. If it ever happens to one of my daughters, I'm kicking the door down. I will kick your door down. I will come in with a brand new AK-47 that I keep and dying to use. I will kick your door down. I promise you on God, if my daughter's in there. So I don't understand this father talking about he's been in there for 15, whatever the hell long years she is, and I can't see my daughter, and I ain't worried about my daughter. I'm parking my car right in front of your gate, and it's not going to move. And if you call and get it towed, I'm going to bring it back again. I'm going to see my freaking daughter. What the fuck are you talking about?
Right. And just a quote.
Like you said, they grown.
Yeah, just quote Dave Chappelle when he had that sketch about O.J. Simpson. He was like, man, I would have squeezed some real orange juice out that nigga. Like that's what happened, man. R. Kelly would have gotten messed up. You know, it's just.
I swear. So I think it goes down to the brainwashing thing. I don't know what this brainwashing shit is all about. R. Kelly, everybody's criticizing because he don't know what a cult is. I do know what a cult is, and I do. But these girls are not. These 20 big ass, grown ass, 21, 23-year-old girls are not cult minded. Now, if you had those 14-year-olds that he's accused of, and I believe you can cult, whatever you want to call it, cultize their minds. I believe you can have a control over a young girl's mind.
Oh, yeah.
Like during all the the R. Kelly mystique, you create yourself, you make yourself more like a master, like a god.
Right.
That's the same thing as taking advantage of a person that works with.
Right. Yeah, but these people that are grown, it's just like if I was to go and I don't know, whoever, some celebrity wanted to keep me in their home, and ultimately it's my choice to stay there or leave. So it's just like, I mean, hey, if I want to.
But they were 14, they're saying. And here's the thing. Yeah. I've never watched one of R. Kelly's videos, but somebody said in this new video that they have, which is the new charge, there's some part in there where the girl's saying, and this is something that kills me, saying, you in a 14-year-old's blah, blah. And he goes, yeah, I love this 14-year-old blah, blah. So what 14-year-olds tell me, yeah, you and a 14-year-old. It seems like me, a 14-year-old girl is being taken advantage of would be like this. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't know if it's like R. Kelly says, start doing like this.
Yeah.
Are we believing a lot of nonsense? I do believe he's been with some young girls, and if these videos, that might be him in the video, he should be charged with that. But I believe with these little charges that we know about, the little truths that we do know, that we keep saying, look, it's been a long time, and we all know. That little part of that makes us all say that are those, the videotape, that girl, the other little girl with the little hair that I saw walking out of the hotel in the first video that looked like she was an 8-year-old child with the sneakers on, and those kinds, but those are the ones. But I think the other ones are just the hype and all the stuff that's going on, and creating all this, making it all big. We should stick with those girls in the video who says she's 14. If she's 14, what about all this buried in the dungeon is taking everybody off the real issue. If this girl is 14 years old, I got him tied up in the dungeon. Well, they tie people up in the dungeon. Oh, now he's a cult. Now you got everybody off the fact. What about this little 14-year-old girl you peeing on? What about this little 14-year-old girl in the video that you're talking about who's her age, who you say is 14 in the video? These are the issues we're getting away from with all the other bullshit is what my point is.
Yeah.
And that's what white folks do. They stick to the issues. And then it becomes about that issue and this court case, and it becomes about this guy and this girl, and everybody gets about it and they see it as this guy and this girl. Now, it's more than that. It's R. Kelly in the dungeon. To have him on TV.
Yeah, no.
I'm trapped in the TV, man.
Hey, man, that's true. But I mean, it's still so much more to unpack from this. But unfortunately, we're gonna have to wrap this up. We'll be back to talk about it, and I know as the days go on, we're going to have a lot more to say. Being that, Miguel is in the entertainment industry, I'm in the entertainment industry. We're specialists in this. You know what I'm saying? So, but I mean, it's very concerning. It's scary. It's something that we really have to think about, take back to our community, where we need to really talk about, like, how do we as a Black community need to progress forward from here, and not just hopping on bandwagons of accusations, or even if the person is accused and we believe so, let's not just jump in the barrel with everybody else. You know what I'm saying? We need to figure something out to where we're not just believing whatever the white community tell us to believe. Just be angry because we're angry, and it's like, okay, yeah, no, let's not do that. Let's stop doing that. But anyway, that's all I have to say, Miguel. I mean, you want to?
I just want to say, God bless you all, and just let's keep it focused on the issue of the young girls being abused, and not calling R. Kelly some monster and taking it off the fact of the horrible thing that's being done. I don't condone what he's done. I believe he's guilty. I believe he will pay for his guilt. But I don't think us vilifying him so much and jumping on that bandwagon is doing anything for the strong character of a black man that you guys saw broke down on national TV. And I know the white men are loving it. So anyway, God bless you all. I love you, and we'll talk to you later. Thank you, John. Let's do it again, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, let's do it again. And follow us on social media. Instagram, JT Slim Cutter, John F. Thomas Facebook, Miguel. You can follow him.
Yeah, Miguel, Instagram, MNUNEZJR, M Nunez Jr. All right.
Dude.
How you end it, right here?
Yeah, we just.